Number 7. Welcome. You made it. You're here on number 7. This is the BerCHILLin podcast. Yeah, that's why it's written everywhere. And my name is Hula. That's not written anywhere. And you made it here on YouTube. So what does that mean? I mean, why is that even a big deal? It's a big deal because you had to avoid all the makeup tutorials, all the kids react to animal farts. You had to avoid how to do the perfect crunch. What is the Hollywood scoop on Kim Kardashian's new waxing techniques? Just, it's the world. It's the fucking world. All in one place that you can just tap into the reviews of the new My Little Pony claymation movie. You just want to see the woman eating crabs on camera. Not even like she's doing anything. She's not teaching you how to cook it. She's just eating it, and people are just watching it. This is the era that we live in today. All right, this is that point. You see, here's what I'll say. Way in the future, we're gonna be much different beings. We're gonna be looking different. We're gonna be past war. We're gonna be more peaceful, and we're gonna look at this period as the Great Indulgence. This is what I'm calling it. All right, it's the me era. This is when people finally discovered, thanks to, what the fuck is that guy's name? Edward Bernays? Eddie Bernays. Look up the founder of public relations. I think he was the nephew of Sigmund Freud or something. But this is the era of me, thanks to this asshole, okay? Everything is self-centered, self-focused, and which is fine. People are exploring themselves. We all do that. We reach that age, you're exploring yourself. You know what I mean? But it's affecting how we connect. It's affecting how we connect. And you know what? I think I felt it as a kid. Even as a kid. Because my mom, first of all, I have to tell you this. My mom was in prison. All right? That's right. How many people can say their mother's an ex-convict? Yeah, I can. And my mother left me when I was a kid. When I was young. So she hasn't been in my life. And that's fine. Because she didn't leave me empty-handed. Okay? She left me two major things. Number one, this beautifully illustrated Winnie the Pooh book. I mean, it's beautiful. It's colorful, it's nice, it flows, anyway. And number two, crippling trust issues, all right? Crippling, because it's your mom. Think about it. If you're getting bullied in class, this dude's beating your ass, he's taking your lunch money, he's pulling your underwear up under your pants, you have to go in the bathroom, you're checking if you're bleeding, you probably are. This is your existence. You go home, you can't go to dad. What is he gonna do? He's gonna laugh, because he's a guy. He's, it's pretty funny. But, or he's gonna get mad at you. He's gonna say, why the fuck did you beat the guy's ass? I'm like, yeah, he's twice my size, Dad. What the fuck was I supposed to do? Let's see you go to prison and do a little bit better. You probably won't. You'll be holding someone's pocket and fucking starting his suckers for him. So it's a little moist and warm by the time he puts it in his mouth. That would be your life. That'd be your existence. But it's mom. It's beautiful, precious mom. Everyone's mom. Think about your mom. She's making cookies, I suppose. I don't know. This is going to sound so cartoonish because if you don't have a mom, your idea of moms are very cartoonish. She has like rollers in her hair all the time for some reason. I don't know. Picking you up from school, giving you hugs, pats on the back. Bullies picking on you. What do? You go home, you tell your mom. She gives you hugs. Oh, baby, you're so brave. He's just jealous of you. You don't let him get under your skin. You know what? You kill him. You kill him with kindness. Just be really nice to him. And eventually, he'll feel really dumb for treating you that way. That's mom. Always there. Always there. Your mom is supposed to be the person in the movie, like if you're being held hostage or something, and she's going to make a run for it. And she pushes you away. She just says, run, kids, just go. And the guy starts shooting. Dum, 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 dum. And she's just catching these bullets. Ah! And she's having bullets tear through her body. And her only concern is your safety. She's run! Keep going! Poof, 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 poof. Not my mom. No. My mom would be safe behind a building somewhere going, oh my God, I hope they made it. Oh my God. That's my mom. Okay, big difference. So yes, this is how I was raised, and my whole family's they're kind of out there like that. And I think these things will start coming up now because It's American tradition. It's Thanksgiving, where we celebrate murder and diseases for some reason. And it's American tradition. And your family comes together, and what do? Well, besides eating until they pass out, you fall asleep with your pants unbuttoned, but it's also fighting. Just fighting each other. It's almost like a heavyweight championship. Every year, every Thanksgiving. That's it. Think about it. We know what's going to happen because for the last 25 years, that's all that's happened every Thanksgiving. And still, when the time comes, the people are excited. They're thinking about the food. They're sending out invites. Everyone's coming. And you're getting mentally prepared for the fight. I didn't really have that so much. My family was never that close. They were really fucked up. My sister has a different dad than me, my older sister. And I remember the first time I met this guy. I was very scared of this guy. Because he just got out of prison. Now, I didn't know this as a kid. I was probably 5? I think I was pretty little. But even at 5, I knew this man had been away from the world that I knew for some time. He seemed a little alien to me as a kid. I was like, oh my God. And he was huge. Huge. You ever see those guys who are so fucking big, so big, that they don't even look human anymore? This guy looked like a bag of oranges. You know what I mean? Just really over the top lumpy. And my cousin, he once told me, by the way, that when he was in prison, these dudes tried to take advantage of him. And it didn't work. Now, I don't know how true that is, because my cousin's an idiot, and he loves to make up stupid shit. But I could only imagine the feat that sat before them. This guy was huge. It's like, how would that even cross your mind? Anyway, this guy, he scared the shit out of me. I gotta be honest with you. But I think he turned out to be a pretty good guy. I think he went back to prison again. I think he did end up back in prison. But you know what? It's not his fault. It's our country. It's the prison industrial complex. We got into that already. But no. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I did, however, had to think about what the pros and cons would be of being that big. I mean, really think about it. Okay, if you're that big, fine. You can work security just about anywhere. People always want to hire you if you're that large. And you can intimidate people. I don't know where you would use that, but I'm sure it comes in handy in life situations where you really got to intimidate. Your boss is like, you're fired. You're like, I don't think I am. He's like, all right, go back to your desk. And that's it. You can do stuff like that. But this is the world we live in today. It's perfect. And I think that's why people were never this big before. Because this is the perfect environment for being that big. Way back in the day, if you go back 2,000 years ago, they were never like that. Okay, look. They were big people. But have you noticed in the movies, magazines, whatever pictures that you've just seen, even artist depictions, the guy who was supposed to be the big scary guy, he looked like a normal guy, but just a larger version of a normal man. He wasn't like chunks of stuff. He wasn't balls of things, muscle balls everywhere. It wasn't like that. It was just that would be unheard of. That would be insane. How did you even do that? How did you get like this? And think about it. In battle, that would be a hindrance. First of all, you're not as fast. You're a lot heavier. Okay? None of the uniforms fit you. So you're not going to have metal plates unless you really have someone making it for you special. But other than that, you're pretty exposed and you would rely heavily on your people. But I'll tell you this. If I was a soldier back then and I had never seen anybody that big, I would put my 100% faith into them. 100%. He's huge. What the fuck are you talking? I've never seen this. And you know what? I would put faith into him too much. Maybe I wouldn't practice so much. People out there, they're practicing the sword. I'm inside, I'm taking a nap, I'm jerking off, I'm eating turkey legs. I'm just living my life. I'm not gonna do that. What the fuck? We got big guy on our side. Can you imagine being that big guy in a war? And all these lazy motherfuckers die? And you're just alone? Dude, what the fuck? There's arrows flying past your head. You're too heavy to run. People are just taking chunks out of your body as they're running behind you and chopping you down. It just wouldn't. I don't think it would help you very much to be that big. And even worse, if you go farther back, like when you're like a caveman, you can never be that huge. You can never be that huge. First of all, humans are already weird, okay? I don't know if you realize this. There's not many animals who stand upright and walk around or run on two legs. So you gotta really imagine how strange we must look to the rest of the animal kingdom. Really. And we're edible. We're edible. They were eating us. Animals could eat you. Don't forget about that. We've been out of the food chain so long, some people forget that you're a snack. So if you think of a lion and he sees us running away, first of all, there's one other animal I know of that looks like kind of us when we run, and even he looks ridiculous. Okay? Because he's on the animal shows and people look and they laugh. That's the whole thing. And I think it's called like a Jesus lizard or something. But they run across the water. He's running on two legs. He's not like foot, leg, hand, foot, leg, what the fuck? Hand footing like a cat or a dog or something. No. He's on two legs. And he looks like an idiot. That's how we look to them. We were like a Slim Jim. Because we're like standing upright. We're like a Slim Jim with legs. That's how they saw us. Just a skinny, meaty, delicious snack running across the field. So now imagine if you're no longer just a Slim Jim. You're like a big, fat, buff steroid Jim. And you're still walking on two legs and running on two legs all awkwardly. Oh my God, you would be like an animal's wet dream. That's all you would be. You'd be like a bonus snack. You'd be that giant turkey that fed the whole family, that they talked about for generations. 40 years they talked about how big that one turkey was. That would be you. That's it. So, get big, get buff, get in shape, get healthy, go to the gym. But let's keep it limited, okay? Let's keep it realistic. Let's because time machines, who knows? Maybe they come back in fashion. You're that big, now you can't time travel for the reasons I've just told you. So, I don't even know what I was talking about. My parents are really fucked up. Yeah, so this is evidence of that. Sorry. I have to light my joint. Hold on. So yeah. This was the point. My mom. I remember she could see us on the weekends, right? Like my parents, they broke up. And so my dad, I had to stay with him all week. My dad was never there, so it's fine. He was kind of a dick. So, but yeah, for a whole week, I'm with him. And then on the weekends, I would go to my mom. Except there were some weekends where she just wouldn't show up. Like, not like, oh, I can't make it. Like in the movies. Like, oh, I'm sorry, champ. I'll see you next time. No, there was none of that. She just wouldn't come. So you were there, like with our bags packed. Like waiting in the living room, looking out the window. Just staring. And then she just wouldn't come. And eventually you'll be like, all right, I think we have to go to sleep. So, I think this is why it really bothers me. Like the whole me generation. Because there's like a level of narcissism that's out there. And it's really thick in society. It hangs like a cloud, it seems. And it's the me generation. So at the end of the day, when I run into people like this, and they're not trustworthy, and they just like bail on you, I don't know. I don't put up with it anymore, I guess. I think I'm just getting too old for that. So, I don't try to guide them in how I want them to live. Because, I hate when people do that to me. So I don't say, yeah, you should be more like me. You should be more like this. Come on. I don't do that. I just do something that's equally childish and unhelpful. I just stop talking to them. Really, it's a really bad coping mechanism, I guess. To just be like, well, I just won't talk to you then, I guess. But it's needed because it's your happiness, it's your life, and you're constantly building your own reality. So you don't need those type of people in your life. You don't need that negativity, they say. You really don't. So don't be afraid. If someone's just not doing what you think they should be doing, just cut them off. Just like my mom did me. Sorry, I had to make fun because it was getting really strangely depressing. But it's actually not. It's fine. This is what made me who I am today. And because I think I'm a pretty okay, mediocre guy, it wasn't so bad. I guess it wasn't so bad. So yeah, this week I went out here in Berlin, naturally, went to a comedy show, and I got to see the homegirl Freddie. I'm probably showing you something right now. Fucking genius, fucking hilarious. You really have to support these local comics. Just gonna put it out there, because they are really some amazing people, very talented, and they have a lot of fun. And most comedians can probably drink you under the table. So if you like laughing and drinking, which everyone does, then you better come on down and, go support a local comedy show. Really though. But yeah, Berlin is the gift that keeps on giving. And when you're working in Berlin, you really get to see it. You see, some people come there like, oh, I live in Berlin a few years, and I like it. There's a lot of culture. It's got a good nightlife. The prostitutes aren't too expensive. It's a pretty nice place to live. I say, you never lived in Berlin. You haven't. You know when you lived in Berlin? When you work an hour away and you have to take like 3 trains, then you know Berlin. When you've had to be in close quarters with its people on a Monday morning at like 7 a.m, you're seeing the real Berlin. You're seeing the tired, you're seeing the dredging, you're seeing all the bullshit that is just swept under the rug like it's just MDMA and music. It's not. Okay? There's people here suffering. Okay, fine, they're not suffering, but, it's Berlin. It's the real Berlin, and you have to love it. Okay? You gotta love the underbelly of all the cities. So, you love the celebrities and all that shit, and then you gotta love all the crack dealers that are selling drugs to them. You gotta love the homeless people. Go up there, give them a hug. You just have to love everyone. And yeah, I do love Berlin. And I hope that if you're living here, you do love Berlin, or at least are learning to love it. All right, I'm gonna guide you on your way. And speaking of guiding people, I think I have to do some advice, don't I? I think I blabbed long enough. I do have a few here. I'm gonna pull them up. And you know what? Let's see what happens if I just put on hold music while I grab it. Hold on. Hey, check this out.
Marching with the bands cause I think that I can. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'll never let you flex on me.
All right, I'm back. I won't put you on hold forever. But okay. Before we get started, I'll do the usual thing, which is just to say that, yeah, I like to give advice. I usually think I'm good at it. I love to go and help anyone. Any of my friends, any of my people, anyone who needs help. I give my 2 cents. I try to make it funny if I can. Some things just aren't funny, but you do your best. Yeah, so my friends go online, they find things for me, they find questions, usually like Yahoo Answers and Quora and all these places, and then I send it to me, and then I just start answering it. And hopefully soon, if people even need help out there, we have Google, people just figure shit out. But if so, then yeah, they can always email me, and then I will read those too. All right, so let's get started here. All right, first one. A man offered my friend money to go to Peru and come back smuggling drugs. What can I do to stop this? Oh no! Prison time. All right. My friend's not listening to me. It's a scam, I've seen it. They offer you money to go somewhere and smuggle drugs from there to another country. And then they snitch on you. And you get caught. And it's not so that it facilitates others to get away from smuggling drugs at the same time. No. It's someone higher up. Way higher up. That set people up to get caught so that they can show off that their police team or their stupid country, the whole country's stupid, are doing their work and actually catching criminals. It's all set up by people higher up in the government. All caps, he's screaming now. Help! All right. So apparently, his friend is thinking we're going to Peru, a foreign country it sounds like, wherever he's from, and smuggling drugs. Right off the bat, it reeks of a horrible idea. I mean, if you have common sense, don't do this. Don't smuggle drugs anywhere. At all, especially from strangers, really. I just meet you in a bar, and I'm just such a good mood. I want to hook you up with a really good job. Like, really? Use your head. So, no. My advice to you is this. This person's an adult. They're an adult, so you can't really force them not to do something. You can go to the police, I guess, although many people might think that's a dick move. However, it may not be, because at the end of the day, you can sleep. You can sleep well knowing your friend is not sitting in a jail in Peru. He's sitting in a jail in Arizona. Okay, no, but you know what I mean. You can maybe intervene somehow, if you want to. At the end of the day, also, you have to keep in mind that this is his life or her life. So they have to make their own decisions. And it's not your story. It's their story. It's their path. I think it was Nietzsche who said, amor fati, like love your fate, which is in fact your life. And that means the good, the bad, the beginning to the end. That is your story. And it's yours, and it's no one else's. And you have to love it. So you may be intervening in his story, or you may be in a place where the stories cross paths. Do your best and try to stop your friend. However, if they go anyway, be prepared to let them go. And just know that that was his story, as sad as it may be. And that's all you can do. That's all I could do. So, yeah, that's my advice to you. Do your best and hope for the best. All right, I wish luck to your friend. Yeah, let's see here. And I will be doing best answers. So I will see what the best answer was online, and then from there I'll gauge whether I'm a piece of shit or, my advice is pretty good. So, on this one, best answer. Tell his parents, even if he's 30. Yes, it's an asshole move, and you'll lose a friend, but he won't go to jail. Oh. See, that's the downside of having fucked up parents. Didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about it. Yeah, I guess you could tell his mom. If there's one person who's probably going to stand in front of him, blocking him as he's trying to roll down the street with his suitcase, it's probably going to be his mom. She's going to be like, no, baby, please don't go. They're going to lock you away forever. I won't see you grow. I'm going to be an old lady when you come out. Please. I can't even imitate what a mom would tell you. I have no idea. I imagine it's something like that. Something like, don't go because you'll be fucked in the ass for 30 years while I'm here crying, wondering what the hell happened to my kid. And yeah, no mom would sign up for that. Yeah, so maybe that's some pretty good advice too. So go to the police or his parents. And the police are like government parents. So there. Yeah, I wish you luck, dude. All right, next one. My husband's farts are ruining our marriage. Of course they are. My husband's farts are ruining our marriage. What should I do? Hi, my husband's fart a lot. Wait, I'm already fucking this up. Look at this. Hold on. My husband farts a lot, and they smell really bad. He will fart in bed, in the car, when we're watching TV, or having sex. Which, by the way, is a huge turnoff. Yeah, I would say so. I told him to stop farting. But he just continues doing it, and I am at my wit's end, and I'm almost ready to file for a divorce. What should I do to heal this crumbling marriage? It's crumbling under the weight of his farts. Seriously? Okay, if a fart is ruining your marriage, then you're never married. That's not a real marriage. All right, I'm going to put that out there. If your marriage is already crumbling, because he's got like a gambling problem, and he's cheating all the time, and he has a shitload of debt, and on top of it, he's farting all the time, then yeah, probably just get a divorce. You don't even have to mention the farts. I guess you could. Maybe try to capture one in a jar and bring it to the court so the judge can smell it and, to make a decision. Be like, yeah, okay, that is definitely worth it. But at the end of the day, if you really love someone, you will love their farts. You won't love their farts, but you'll tolerate them. You'll put up with it. Because, it's a very small trade-off for true love. And I mean that in the most Disney definition of the word. If you find your one true love and they just cannot eat broccoli because they really fog up the windows, if the paint is falling off the walls and the animals don't come when you call them, then fine. It's still love. You have to love all of it. So if you want to get a divorce, don't do it simply because of the farts. Make sure there's a lot of other reasons as well. But I can understand that. There are some pretty bad farts. Pretty bad farts out there. And maybe go to the doctor, because it could be something else. He could be laughing and joking about it, but inside his stomachs feel like garbage. So there's probably something going on there. No more ice cream. No more dairy. Dude, just try vegan. Tell them to go vegan. Have some vegan farts. I mean, they smell like nature, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's my advice to you. Don't get a divorce over a fart. That's ridiculous. Just talk to him. Maybe go to marriage counseling. That would at least be entertaining. At least you can entertain the therapist. Because, you know, it can be pretty boring listening to people's problems all day, I imagine, if that's your job. And they always appreciate a nice little remix coming into their office. A marriage. Fart so bad, it fell apart because of it. Amazing. So yeah, I wish you luck with that. Talk to your guy. Farts should not be the end. So yeah, let's see. Best answer. He won't change. Maybe change his diet. See that? Invest in a few cans of antibacterial spray. Spray it whenever he offends. Whenever he offends your nose, your smelling senses. Keep a can in every room, like a gun. In the car, on the bedside table, the toilet. Or just leave. Well, yeah. That's definitely an option. You can just spray everything. Spray chemicals all over the place. Or you can just bounce. Just be like, dude, I'm out. Bye, Felicia. I'm done. Those are your options. I don't think you should leave if you love him, though. I think that's really stupid. All right, I wish you luck with that. All right, next one. Is it appropriate to ask him if I could give him a blowjob? I love the word appropriate. I guess it depends on your definition of appropriate. But yeah, is it appropriate to ask him if I can give him a blowjob? Okay, you know what? Before I jump into it, I'm just going to read it first. All right. My neighbor and I are both in the same chemistry class in school. I really like chemistry, and I am doing great, but he is having some trouble. He asked me if I could possibly help him study sometime. What is the best way to tell him that I will only help him if he lets me give him a blowjob? I'm a girl, and I'm also 17. Okay. Or should I not be that wild? He might say, okay, though. I would say that I was pretty, but I am a little chubby. Well, he's not fucking your belly fat. He's going to be fucking your mouth. So I don't think that really matters. Unless you're trying to reach underneath there while you're doing it and grab some titty and he's just grabbing your rolls, then okay, fine. But still, it's not that bad. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think back in the day, it was a little more taboo. Like, guys just didn't expect that a girl would come out of nowhere trying to suck your dick. Like, it would be really, really suspicious. It's like a guy jumping out from behind a bush saying, hey, you want 10,000 euros for no reason? I mean, you might take it, but you take it really slowly and squinty-eyed. Like, what are you doing? What's happening? This is like Verstehen Sie Spaß or something? What is it, like a candid camera? Someone's got to jump out? I don't know. I think that's a little weird, but no, in these day and age, people are open. They're living their lives. Congrats to them. Congrats to you. You want to suck a dick? Go suck a dick. Go do whatever you want. That's fine. And I'm sure he'll appreciate it. There's very few guys who are going to be like, no. My penis is for a special mouth. Okay? There's only one mouth in the world for my... Shut the fuck up. No guy's going to say stupid shit like that. So yeah, he'll definitely say, yeah, if you just like sucking dicks, then go for it. I like eating pussy. There's nothing wrong with that. It's your taste. It's whatever you like. And it's the same for women. It's very rare that if you were being honest and she's liking you and you were like, hey, I just want to eat you out. Like if she's like, I don't want to have sex right now. I'm just, I'm not in the mood. And you're like, okay, well, I can eat your pussy and you don't have to suck my dick. I just want to give you an orgasm real quick. There's very few women out there, I've met at least, who would say no to that. Because it's a freebie. It's like, really? I don't have to do shit but lay here? Okay, if that's what you want to do, yeah. Usually guys want something a little for themselves, though. Yeah, so go for it. He'll appreciate it. That's my advice. Best answer. Oh, yeah. He will say okay, but ask yourself what he ever did to deserve one. Oh, shut the fuck up. Most guys don't merit. She used the word merit, like a military award, an accolade, a scholastic accolade. He did not earn this blowjob. I'd rather just sit on his face. See? Look at that. Told you. So this person's saying, you shouldn't just be sucking dicks unless they earn it. However, if he had said, you want to come over here and not suck my dick and maybe just sit on my face instead, even this person is on board. See? I told you. So, yeah, maybe you don't like that. Maybe you don't like people eating your pussy. That's fine. But if you want to go suck a dick, go suck a dick. All right? Good luck to you. Good luck to his dick. Next. I think, let me see. Yeah, I think this might be the last one. Okay. No. Maybe there's two more. Okay. I accidentally impregnated my sister. Of course you did. First of all, this is probably from America. This is probably from the South. Let's find out, okay? My parents think it's her boyfriend, and she's telling everyone that, but I don't care about society's rules. And I want to tell everyone that the kid is mine. How do I prove that I'm the one who impregnated her? You don't. You fucking idiot. I don't know where to begin. Why are you fucking your sister? How small is your town? And even if it's pretty small, anyone else, if there's a big fat old lady baker down the street at the Baccarat, fucking go fuck her. You're fucking your sister? Dude, you can't even strand it on an island in the middle of nowhere and be fucking your sister. I guess you could in that situation if there's no chance of rescue. Like it's the zombie apocalypse. Everyone's dead or fending for themselves and you're in the middle of the ocean and you're both really horny for some reason. Even then, oh my God, that would be horrific. You would both have to have the imagination of a comic book writer. You would have to have the imagination of a god to really take yourself out of that situation where you can be fucking your sister and closing your eyes and just trying to picture it's like Rihanna or something. I don't know. That is really, really bad. And then you're proud, apparently. You got her pregnant, and you want it to be your baby. Okay, fine, fair enough. You want to claim your baby. Great. Of course, guys are always trying to avoid their babies. That's not my baby. But they have whole TV shows about this. I have to take a pregnancy test. I have to take a DNA test. I have to take this test. Whose kid is it? You know what? At least you're trying to claim your baby. It's your sister's baby, but still. No, you know what? Maybe you lucked out. And they're already willing to just attach this to her boyfriend. Maybe just be in the kid's life and know secretly, winking at the kid, creeping him out, that it's really your kid, that you fucked your sister. Either that, or they're gonna know anyway, because the kid's gonna have 5 eyeballs and a dick coming out of his forehead. This is not normal. If you're fucking your sister, you're gonna have issues. Look at the royal family. I don't think they're sister fuckers, but even fucking your cousin will make you a little odd looking. So I imagine, if you bone your sister, it's probably gonna be some weird Rick and Morty-esque remix creature looking thing. And I'm sorry for you. He's gonna look like Sloth from the Goonies, and I wish him luck. All right? Just don't stare at that eye. Okay, best answer. It is impossible to impregnate anybody accidentally. You choose to have sex. A DNA test will be conclusive. Be sure that she agrees, though. Yeah, okay, whatever. You want to sneak in your sister's room and swab her cheek and take some DNA? Who cares? Who cares at this point? But who is what? You're fucking your sister. You're getting her pregnant. You voted for Trump. I'm just assuming. Just your life is in shambles. Okay. I don't want to say some people are so far gone, but once you are living in a trailer, toothless, fucking your sister and getting her pregnant, you're pretty far gone. All right. Maybe read a book. My advice to you: start reading books. And then you'll just slowly educate yourself and then slowly feel the shame of what you did when you were a lot dumber. All right, so good luck to you and your 3-legged baby. Next. Last one. My boyfriend keeps asking for sex. How do I make him stop? All right. So I'm kind of Indian ethnicity and he is white. There's no race. I told him I'm a virgin and waiting until marriage. At first he was okay with my decision, but after 2 months, he's been trying to change my mind. He keeps forcing me to have sex with him. He keeps forcing me to have sex with him. Then that's rape. Call the police. He's not your boyfriend. Fuck that guy. And I hope they cut his dick off if he's literally forcing you to have sex with him. Maybe it's just hyperbole. I should probably continue and stop assuming. He keeps telling me how stupid I am and that I'm missing out. Okay. This guy's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. First of all, he has to respect what you want to do with your body. That is like bare minimum. That's the least he should be doing. So yeah, if you don't want to be fucking, then you shouldn't be fucking. And he shouldn't be forcing you, first of all. That's pretty obvious. No. And then he's calling you stupid. This guy's a dick. He's a dick. So leave him. How do you stop him from trying to fuck you? Break up with him or cut his dick off. Those are your two options. Please don't cut his dick off and then sue me. I'm not telling you to do that. But if you did that, the end result would be that he would not be fucking you. That's all I'm saying. So, no. I would not be putting up with that shit. And in fact, you know what? This actually happened to me. All right? Maybe a little story time. Identical. Almost. It was years ago. I was young. I was in the military. And I met a girl, also Indian, identified as Indian, whatever, but she's, yeah, and a virgin. She did not want to fuck until marriage. She was really tall, which was odd. She was taller than me, but not that it's odd to have a taller girl. It's just like she was the tallest Indian girl I've ever seen, and she was really pretty. So what we did is we just found a way around it. Like we just did anal. That's it. I just fucked her in the ass. And that seemed to work. She was fine with that. Like, she actually liked it. She would use her toy, and then I would just fuck her in the ass. And it was good enough. And even though, for me, I felt a little ridiculous. Like, really? So we can do that, but you don't want to lose your virginity. But for her, it was enough. She was happy with it. She liked intimacy. She wanted to be touched. She wanted to be penetrated. But she didn't want the sacred lock to be broken. You know what I mean? It's like when you open a new jar of pickles or something. You know, you twist the cap, and it has a little... that little pop sound, yeah, that's what she wanted to hold on to. So, yeah, hopefully she still has that. And it's nice and fresh. Yeah, so that's my advice to you. Break up with this guy. You sound really young, so you have a long time ahead of you, I imagine. And fuck that, okay? Not worth it. Dump this guy. All right, best answer. Okay. It's literally 2 words. It says dump him. Boom. The end. We're all on the same page. All right. And when was this from? Actually, wow, it was actually just like a couple days ago. So yeah, I really do hope that in the last couple days you got that message from this top answer and you dumped that bastard. All right. So yeah, I guess that's it. That's the advice for this week. If you want something answered for yourself, you need some advice. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You can be in Berlin, America. I don't give a shit. But yeah, go ahead and email me. I'll answer it. I won't say your name or nothing unless you want me to. And yeah, maybe I can help you out. You know, I should probably get the address. Hold on. It's ohshitwasthattoday@gmail.com. Go ahead and write me, hit me up, and we will definitely take care of you. All right? You can also follow me on Instagram. It's at BerCHILLin podcast. Come in there, check out some memes, leave some comments. Let me know. Let me know what you need, what you want, what you're looking to hear. And yeah, maybe I can provide that to you. Again, love your city. Love Berlin. Go out there, explore. I know it's winter time. I know your nips are getting hard. Everyone's getting grumpy. It's okay. Train's getting crowded. Keep going. There's always stuff to do, even in wintertime. Have fun. And if you just want a place to go that's nice and warm and makes you laugh, check out a fucking comedy show. Go down there. And yeah, maybe I'll go there and try to do some open mic shit. Who knows? So come out and support me. You guys enjoy your day. You guys take care. Until next time. All right. Ciao.